Donald, thank you so much for taking some time with me today. Tell us a little bit about your role here.
I work in the enterprise health team here at Telefónica Tech. I'm a chief technical architect for our one of our large health managed service customers, and my role within this team is to provide technical assurance and governance to the overall solution that we provide to this managed service customer.
So we're working closely with our colleagues in radiology at the moment to deploy a refreshed platform for PACS. Yes. Can you tell me a little bit about that and your involvement?
Yes, the PACS solution at this customer is a large-scale hosting of PACS images and studies. There's two aspects to this. They have real-time access to these studies to allow clinicians to diagnose, analyse and report on ongoing medical cases. They have a need to also store these images for long-term archival, and the customer has a requirement to bring in new infrastructure to support the ongoing provision of this service. They needed very urgent attention in addressing storage capacity concerns and ongoing support of their environment through future years. They approached us with high-level requirements on how to provide a new solution and platform to enable them to deliver the ongoing, the real-time access to these images and the long-time archival of them. My involvement for this was to engage at a solution level, assist with requirements gathering, and to provide solution options for them to review and approve. We were then engaged to provide a project delivery service to deliver these infrastructure components and to provide a managed service wrap around the overall solution. We would have engaged with technology partners on the hardware solution, the sizing capacity, and we would have gone to market to analyse the best overall technical solutions that were available. Make sure that we involved experts in the application delivery sides to approve and provide assurance on these technical solutions that we were bringing back to the customer.
And when we embarked on that, and I'm conscious when we were doing it, we were kind of up against the clock. We were under real time constraint. We reached out to HP and we asked them to bring subject matter experts in PACS technology to the table. Yes. How was that experience?
That was a very positive experience. We were able to engage with technical experts within the HP ecosystem who had experience in delivering this exact technology and the application solution to other healthcare customers. We were able to use that knowledge and experience to help shape the requirements, particularly around capacity, and also to help understand how we would deliver that into this customer.
What advice would you give to a CTA working inside a trust at this point in time, who's trying to balance the complexity of the demands that a digitised trust has? The client that you work with primarily is sitting at a HIMSS level 7 accredited status, so you know the pace of change is enormous in these types of organisations. What one piece of advice would you give to a CTA who's trying to balance the demands of the pace of change with supporting stability of clinical services?
You need to understand the different positions and viewpoints that these two competing elements have. You need to be able to balance these in your day-to-day operations and work. And the way to do that is to communicate and have effective communication with all the teams. And that, for me, that means attending regular project reviews, status updates, communicating with other members of my team within Telefónica Tech and also with the customer.
And I think that really speaks to a point of our differentiation, because we solely work inside health, and we know the importance of meeting the pace of change through programme and project, but continuing delivery of service to very high and aggressive service levels and KPIs, that you can't just work solely in one discipline. You've really got to stretch across that.
The skills in this role are more than just technical. They are understanding people and customers, being able to listen, being able to communicate effectively at various levels. That could be senior management team within the health trusts, or it can be with our technical delivery teams here in Telefónica Tech.
Donald, you've just spoke around that balancing act between service and project and programme and technical and holding dialogues at variety of levels. When you're working with a trust that has digital maturity as you do with your client at this stage, what type of improvements and initiatives do you see us leading the charge with, especially around the cyberspace?
Yes. Continuous improvement is one of the aspects of the role and the service delivery we have with this customer. To maintain their governance around cyber security, privacy, and particularly maintaining aspects of their business continuity, disaster recovery, these are all key elements of that ongoing support to the customer. We are constantly involved in initiatives to look for improvements in these areas and to look for areas where we as a supplier can assist them in their obligations.
Yeah, and I think that's a really key point. This is about long-term relationships where you can actually measure benefits from that continuous improvement cycle. Yeah. It's not just about a project. I often say that when you arrive at your EPR go live, that's the start of the journey.
Yes,
it's not the destination. And we're seeing that now with these long-term relationships with these clients.
That's it, exactly. We are not there just to deliver the project and walk away.
Yeah. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time, Donald.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to the conversation that I had with my colleagues today. If that resonated, and if you want to have that conversation with these people around your specific circumstances, please get in touch.